Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moo. Shout himself. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Terence, Bud, Crawford, and Errol Spence making $25 million apiece. Woo! Dan Rafeal reported that the pay-per-view numbers was good, successful, 650,000, and still counting. Maybe going to reach 675,000. Good success. Good success. Y'all already know that Terence Crawford beat Errol the True Spence and was in a fight that was regarded the primary fight in the sport of boxing. Y'all already know it's a welterweight showdown for the undisputed Terence Crawford, the 3-division world champion, now 2-division undisputed. And I hope that Errol the True Spence is recovering very, very well. You know what I'm saying? He took a beating. He took a beating. But that's success. That's successful numbers. And, of course, it didn't do more than Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. But let's be honest. They wasn't trying to sell the fight. The fight was going to sell by its own. That's the way that they approached the fight. They didn't create this type of beef. They didn't shove each other, push each other, curse at each other, talk about each other's mama, talk about each other's wives. Nothing like that. Nothing like that happened. It was respectable. And the ending was respectable as well. You gotta give a lot of respect to Errol the True Spence for making this fight, because he could have made the fight with Keith Thurman. PBC was pushing for Keith Thurman. You gotta remember when TGB petitioned the WBA to make the Errol the True Spence and the Keith Thurman fight happen. The WBC mandated Keith Thurman and Errol the True Spence. So on their side, they really wanted to make that type of money because, of course, PBC built and invested Keith Thurman, Errol the True Spence. That was in-house money, easy money to make. And y'all know that Keith Thurman would have sold that. You know what I mean? He would have been talking like he usually talk and sell it. But Errol Spence said, no. If I need to go through another car accident and stuff like that, little mini car accident around December or January, I ain't gonna fight no Keith. Just give me Bud Crawford, because I want some legacy, and legacy reigns supreme. And Terence Bud Crawford alluded that this fight was done because of Errol Spence. So, congratulations to a successful event. Congratulations, Showtime. Congratulations, Al Heyman, PBC. Congratulations, TGB, Tom Brown. Everybody, the business handlers of Crawford, the business handlers of Errol the True Spence. Boxing 1 2023 is epic. Thanks to Showtime, Steven Espinoza, everybody. But PBC is running Boxing 2023. Al Heyman, the messiah of the sport of boxing, all right? Look, I know, don't be playing with messiahs like that, Punch. Don't be playing with Jesus Cristo, not like that, all right? I'm just saying, in boxing, we ain't never seen Al Heyman. You know what I'm saying? I only got 3 Google pictures and stuff like that. And Jesus, we never seen Jesus in real life. Anyway, let me just, because I know that some religious folks are gonna get mad at me. I'm not, hey, goddamn, by a sense of humor. But anyway, what's next for Terence Bud Crawford? Look, I believe that now Terence Bud Crawford, even though that a lot of people feel like he might be in the back end of his prime, he looked great, right? And he's 35 years old, going to be 36 September 28th, right? But remember, around this age is when Floyd Mayweather got that huge deal from Showtime at the age of 36. Remember, 35, 36. So now the whole world saw Bud Crawford. The whole world saw and witnessed Bud Crawford, in which before they never really saw Bud Crawford. He really don't have that personality to catch the ears and the eyes of many, right? Outside the circle of boxing. But now he's going to start banking. You see that $25 million that he just made? You remember when Floyd Mayweather made $25 million when he fought Oscar de la Hoya, and then the next fight was $30 million, and 30 and 40 million. Yes, I know, right? Bud Crawford's going to start making money. So I'm going to tell you like this. Bud Crawford, he got ready legacy on tack. I don't know if he's going to be fighting Jermell Charlo next, because Jermell Charlo going to be fighting Canelo Alvarez September 30th. Canelo Alvarez, Jermell Charlo, undisputed versus undisputed. Bud Crawford was looking at Jermell Charlo every time he knocked down Errol the True Spence and say, you're next. You see that? You're next. Now, that's a good fight. Jermell Charlo will want that fight. Bud Crawford will want that fight. But there is a big fight for Jermell Charlo, who's been in position and had the opportunity to become a 2-division undisputed world champion as well. But the problem is that Bud Crawford wanted to fight Jermell Charlo also to become a 3-division undisputed world champion. But as we heard yesterday, the WBO is going to shrimp Jermell Charlo after he's announced during his fight with Canelo Alvarez, the 4-division world champion, super middleweight undisputed. King Nelo, aka Cartelo, aka Cash Nelo, aka Payday, aka get the fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Iron Man Charlo. I'm gonna tell you like this, folks. Don't be surprised if Iron Man Charlo shocked the world. I'm gonna tell you like this: if he wins, he ain't gonna shock me. he got a great opportunity, a highly opportunity to beat Canelo Alvarez. I'm telling y'all, Canelo Alvarez is the man, too. He's carried the sport of boxing on his shoulder for quite some time, but I'm saying like this, Jermell Charlo, he gonna shock the world, man. He may shock the world. Don't be surprised. But anyway, that's for another video. But if if Terence Bud Crawford really gonna start making money, he gotta go after the money fight. And I think that he should go after the money fight. He already stamped his way into a first ballot Hall of Fame. A Keith Thurman fighting the welterweight division is money. And maybe it might actually, because now that everybody knows Bud Crawford, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's intrigued with Bud Crawford. He performed at the highest level and entertaining as well. So they already see the entertainment of Bud Crawford, right? A Keith Thurman and a Bud Crawford, and the way that Keith Thurman will sell the fight, he's one of the best salesmen in the sport of boxing. It will probably do better than $650,000. It will probably do better than $750,000. He'll make $30 million. Bud Crawford will make $30 million plus with Keith and Tom Thurman. And this time, Bud Crawford is the A side. I'm telling you, folks. Bud Crawford, Keith Thurman, welterweight. You wait on Charlo. Let's see if Charlo beats Canelo Alvarez or he loses to Canelo Alvarez and still a fight in the 154-pound division, because Jermell Charlo said that he's not leaving. He's still not finishing the 154-pound division. You get that fight, that's another $30 million. Because then a lot of people will know Jermell Charlo. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people will know Jermell Charlo because the platform that he's fighting with Canelo Alvarez. Now peep that. So they're gonna know more about Jermell Charlo. They already know more about Bud Crawford, and that's gonna be another $30 million or $40 million fight. So these are the type of fight that I believe that Terence Bud Crawford will make man money. Now, of course, a lot of people talking about Jerome Boots Ennis. Your boy, Mr. Moonshot, I've been talking about Jerome Boots Ennis for 5 years. I've been saying that Jerome Boots Ennis is the Roy Jones Jr. 2.0. But Jerome Boots Ennis doesn't have anybody in the resume, hasn't even fought a gatekeeper. As much as I would love to see those fights, and I think that the Boots Ennis is prepared to step in the ring with Bud Crawford, I just think for Bud Crawford in this stage of his career, gotta go for the money as well. And I believe that a Keith Thurman fight with Bud Crawford, Keith Thurman is a former unified champion of the world, could give him a legacy fight, especially in this era of welterweights. And we're talking about the four kings. Everybody fought each other. I need to see Keith and Tom Thurman in the ring with Bud Crawford, or Keith Thurman with Errol Spence if he comes right back. We seen Porter versus Bud, Porter versus Danny, Porter versus Spence, Spence versus Kel, Spence versus Danny, Spence versus Porter, Porter versus Thurman, Thurman versus Danny. But now it's time. I want to see the four kings. I want to see how boxing was back in the days. For the people that's writing off these fights like, oh, no, I don't want to see no Thurman. No, let Bud have Thurman in his resume, especially in this era. Keith and Tom Thurman only lost a split decision. Manny Pacquiao, the 8th Division World Champion, 5-time lineal, 12-time World Champion, the ambassador, the senator, the humanitarian, the greatest karaoke singer of them. Oh, there you go, Manny Pacquiao. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go for the moolah. It's prize fighting. Terence Bud Crawford have showed the world that I don't need to disrespect another man to sell. Even though that I believe that type of fight was supposed to be, for me, a $1 million pay-per-view buys. But now the next is going to reach. It's going to be better. It's going to be better, just like Floyd Mayweather. It got better and better and better. Now it's time to get that money. It's time to cash in. And we're people comparing Floyd Mayweather and Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford don't sell like a Floyd, but it's good enough. And he's adapting, and he's going to another market, right? Another market. He lets his fist. I said his fist do the job, do the talking. This is what it is. Everybody's talking about Bud. He's trending right now. Just keep your name out there. Keep on doing the podcast interview. Keep on doing interviews with high traffic podcasts, high traffic channels, and high traffic hosts. Just keep your name out there. Now it's time that Bud is gonna relax, be with his family. Shout out to the wife. Shout out to the kids. I hope they're doing good and doing wrestling and stuff like that. Shout out to the team. Bo Mac, Bernie the boxer, everybody in that team. Now it's time for Bud Crawford's team, marketing team, to keep his name out there. Let him relax. Let him go to vacation and stuff like that. But y'all, Bud Crawford's team, y'all still got to work. Now y'all got to work better than ever to keep his name relevant and out there and stuff like that. Let me know what y'all think, man. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Love you. God bless. And on to the mother effing next.